Hey. Hello there, Hendris. Doing comms for a 3.5-hour race. Took a while. But hey, I made it just in time. I am doing alright. I had planned, I woke up today and I'm like, alright, I don't have usual work because life is weird right now. So I've got all this time. I'm gonna make the most of it. It's gonna be so great. I had a late start to my morning, which was lovely. But then I was like, oh shit, I better actually make use of the day. And I was gonna do some chores first, and then I was gonna do some solid hours of art. And instead I had some farmers market work because that's still an essential service and that's something that I needed to address. So that took time. And then the chores took way longer than I thought. I was like, oh, this is going to be so simple. But then it kind of snowballed because it was a few other things and trying to get it all sorted out. And by the time I finished that whole entire thing, I was like, wow, it's close to stream time. No art for me during the day. I might be able to do some after this stream. Usually I have a moment where I just need to be away from the computer for a little while and just kind of decompress-ish, turn my brain off. But then, yeah, I'm hoping to actually get some art done today. I feel you, I just managed to do 3 frames, right? Some days it just doesn't work out like you think it would. And sometimes it's really bad where it's you do have the time, but your brain just isn't in the zone for it. That's the worst. Anyway, I hope you, Hendris, and Zarlark, you're doing well today. Tonight is nighttime. Extra nighttime for you. It's been that way for about 2 weeks. Oh man, just the lack of time or an art block. I have a tiny bit of soju left that I'm gonna nurse, I guess, during this 1 hour stream. And I have some of my Christmas in Paris tea that I still recommend. Bit of both. It's usually the way. I've been feeling that lately. I've been wanting to get this one illustration done for so long, and I always feel so bad because, I try to show off the illustrations on Patreon and stuff, and I have nothing, and I'm like, dang it, because this is a little bit out of my element, so it's just taking so much longer, and then finding the time to do it. But now that I'm in quarantine, I mean, who knows? Also, other hobbies took over for a little bit. And now you've got Animal Crossing, so... This is green grape soju. It is delicious. I love soju so much. Any alcoholic drink that tastes like candy. I'm there. At the moment, my town hall is under construction. I heard there's something that's going around right now that you can get a silk carpet, I believe, if you're if you have the Nintendo Online thing. And I'm like, oh, it begins. The exclusives and the DLC and some DLC for this region and different DLC for that region. It's gonna be crazy. I'm very interested in watching how New Horizons progresses because I remember when they first started dropping special items with how they did that with the GameCube and then how they did it going forward. And then with Pocket Camp, the way that Pocket Camp functions, I'm just wondering how many quote-unquote DLC, well, I mean, they're DLC content, how many of those special items is gonna end up being in New Horizons, because they don't have to deal with the same kind of storage limitations they used to in the older games. So it could end up like Pocket Camp, where there's just new stuff all the time. For someone like me, I kind of ride the fence on that because I do like to collect things and kind of like round out a game. I don't ever like 100% Animal Crossing, but I like being able to like collect all the items if I can in a game. And I'm alright with like, okay, there's certain DLCs that are just, you know, you might not have those items. But when it comes to something like where there's just so much content to keep up with, my eyes sometimes glaze over. It's like, I want it, but then it's like there's all these, all the little things. I like them when they're in like packs, you know. I couldn't do much today besides buy turnips. Ooh, you're going into the turnip trade. The town hall closes, the ATM, and the little Nook machine. Oh, the town hall houses. Not closes. I can read. That's so interesting that the town hall would be under construction. But I guess that kind of makes sense, because like Tom's building would be under construction, and then for that day it's like you can't really do much. And now with the Switch you can't even like time jump properly, right? Like that's not a thing anymore. 150k! Oh my god! That's insane. Alright, were we... Yeah, we were venturing upward, right? Oh wait, we did. But there's a shiny there that makes me worried that, like, I didn't collect everything. We went up there. Back there. So I think we have to go this way. Yeah. The ceremony will soon begin in the castle plaza. But we're gonna sneak in and try to do some murdering. And we're gonna fail at it because this is way too early in the game. I mean, maybe we could defeat Artorias now. Who really knows? Oof. Oh no. Chanting the name of your country is a little weird to me.
Listen to those cheers. The royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire. His Majesty, my father, and I are pleased to celebrate with you on this auspicious day.
The ceremony started. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
Oh my god.
After the opening, 10 years ago, our kingdom faced an existential threat, both from demons and the terrible spread of demon blight. However, one man raised a miraculous sword and stood so that the body and soul of the land
Over there.
would not be
You can
lost.
climb up if you want, but attacking now would
And
be
the
suicide.
name of that man was Artorias Coldbrand.
Someone's a little bitter.
None here, I trust, are unfamiliar with Artorias' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons, he sacrificed everything.
But he's a murderer.
He called Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
But he's a murderer! Velvet!
He serves as a shining beacon of reason in this world of turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
But you killed him! You took everything that I loved!
So raise your voices in praise to Artorias' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock. Let us call him our shepherd. Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias, Shepherd Artorias.
Yeah, that's not... Ah, there's where all the people are. In the anime cutscene.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all. I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will. For the only blade that can expel calamity is one forged from unshaking reason, and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready, before all of us today. I offer my body and my life, in service to the people of this great land. With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity. And this world's suffering will be nothing but a distant memory!
But you're the one who murdered.
Fool, they'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet. What?
Ew.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
Oh, and here I was hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Killing Lord Artorias. Playing it safe? Boring! Regrettably, it is at this juncture we go our separate ways. I've got a bit of hunting to do.
No one's stopping you.
Goodbye. Farewell! May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented!
If our enemy's calling himself a shepherd, he won't be going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Eifried has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city, run by an old man called Baskerville, serves as a front for them.
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Aw, I remember that vaguely
My
from.
stomach made a weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
I mean, his stomach used to growl, didn't it? Like, just because he was like a zombie person didn't mean he didn't need to eat. Also, I realized the ship's in. So it does happen while you're out of the game, which is really cool.
The Exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah, he was badly wounded a long time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh? Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side. because now I want to take Artorias down too.
Huh. Price sheet for commissions. Oh, good luck. It's always tormented me. I never know how much I should charge. And then I always feel like I'm asking for too much. And what's a fair price? But, yeah. It's fun to set up at least, like picking pieces to show.
Take a look at this.
Aw, I was hoping for all 3 wins.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Okay, calm down. Emit a sound like the howling of a beast. Alright. Cool. Wow. Alright. No. Let's go to this new place, because why not? Oh, alright, fine, whatever.
Scout ship setting sail.
Doesn't cost me anything to do this, as far as I can tell. So might as well just keep it up. Just grind it slowly. Ooh! Holy bottle, thank you. Just how long a leash are the King and Prince Percival going to give Artorias? There's always gonna be someone who doesn't like someone else. Yet. Not of a single mind yet. I can see why people really like this Tales game though, because of like the divisive nature of like, oh, let's all be sheeple, but no, let's not. Let's question our authority. What does it really mean? What freedoms are we actually going to give up? It's very topical. Actually, right now with the way that we have to do the social distancing and isolation and stuff. For the good of the Empire. I'm gonna become a soldier and devote my life to the people. Where's this person I need to talk to? It's right here. This speech bubble time. Oh.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we have Shepherd Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
Shepherd Artorias?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance. No matter what.
Jeez. I don't know, man. You kill one person to save a lot. I mean, they don't know the consequences and the cost and everything, but still, on paper, the whole, like, one for the many thing. That's what the Vulcans live by. I mean, goodness. They're like one of my favorite Star Trek species. Oakley dokley. Where is the Shadow wait, I just have to go to the tavern, right? And they're just there, I assume. There's no special tavern. Totally guessing. This place was like empty before, I think. Expects nothing in return. Who's the kind of person that is selfless? I mean, there are people that can be. Can have lofty goals and not expect anything in return. Ah. That's cool. I love that. This just makes it great for if I stop playing for a month and I want to come back to it. You can see everything I missed. Although the text is slightly different. What do you mean Artorias killed Laphicet? See, like, he didn't ask us that, though. He didn't. Alright, I was hoping for some information because that didn't look like the right tavern. So I am a bit confused. I mean, I guess I could go for the purple thing? Maybe the purple is what I need? Shadow Guild? Yeah, this is it. Woman in black.
What'll it be?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is our specialty. It takes a week to stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville? I heard we might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh.
Our hair's just on the ground.
Velvet, this Mabo curry is amazing.
You get along so well. Is he your brother?
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all, your brother was murdered before your eyes.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
That's right. Just like how Ifrid's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
What may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that? It won't come cheap. I have here a list of jobs, not one remotely legal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I mean, I have to do all of them, right? So... destroy goods. Sure? There's probably an optimal way of doing this,
Take
but...
this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie?
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, Be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
I appreciate your understanding. You're welcome to stay the night, free of charge. Forget about work until the morning comes. Right. You're missing Captain Eifried. The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Thanks. All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Me? I've got a debt to repay. Without her, there's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
A demon repaying a debt? Ridiculous.
As ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think? No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence. And in this brave new world governed by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me,
or band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
Exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own. If you can accomplish that, it takes strength. Real strength. And I'm curious where it comes from.
So you're doing it for yourself after all?
Is that so wrong?
No. I'm the same. I need allies on my side, with the strength and courage to combat this so-called order imposed by the Abbey. But anyone who's willing to put up with the creed folly of Eifried's pirates has to be an even bigger fool than we are. So I'm like you. I want to know how deep her foolishness goes.
She'd kill you if she heard that, you know.
It's a compliment. Fools that big aren't born every day.
Aha. And I imagine your dear Captain Eifried's much the same.
Aye. That man flies his full flag proudly.
They are knocking it back. My goodness.
The Shepherd Artorias, He's got the populace eating from the palm of his hand. I wonder... Just how deeply will the fangs of our would-be tragic heroine scar this broken world of ours? I've got a traitor to find, but in the meantime, this should be a good show.
Morning time. Oh my god.
A kind face for such a hard woman.
She knew about me and our cover. She's got ears everywhere.
And that's not all. She called the papers fake, but they're not.
So she's got spies working on the inside, too.
I heard that her predecessor, Baskerville, was a monument against authority. But to think he was executed...
They've lost their leader, but remain unconquered. Not an organization to trifle with.
That's how they have to be to take on the Abbey. We'd better succeed on our missions, and not just to get the information we need.
Yeah. Besides, I'd like to get another of those drinks, too.
You're a man of taste. That place always has the best.
You'd better work hard too, if you want more Mabo curry.
I will.
Ooh. I said that ooh over not the shiny thing, but the fact that they have a lamp like that. Like an oil lamp. So old school. No. No. Can I actually make some curry right now? Because that would be adorable. Cooking. Aw, I can't do it for him. Doubanjiang? It's like... That looks like Korean. Let's do that. And let's give it to good old Luffy set, because he's hungry. Oh, he cooked it. Well, I meant like, you should eat it. Eat it, Luffy. Or is it like the only person? Yeah, so this is I feel like this is different than what I remember with Tales games, because you'd have one person cooking and then anyone would eat the item in the inventory. But this is like cook and eat, where the person who cooks it also eats it. And that's that. Or did I forget the tutorial? They all get to eat it. I can't remember. Active effect. Yeah, so it's only on him. Because it's only his image. So if we do this on... Could burn. If we do it with him...
This'll do. Try some.
Now we have it with his effect. So everyone eats it, and you just get different effects. Whatever. I'm just gonna exit.
Destroying red crates in a warehouse? Doesn't sound very nice.
Have we ever been nice?
I suppose not.
This is a contract job, so let's keep costs down. I'll call the Von Eltia and have her draw the guards away.
If you would.
What will we be destroying?
Who knows? That's hardly our concern.
It's times like these when I wish I could roll like Link. Just go the distance, rolling and jumping.
That ceremony was simply fantastic. Lord Artorias' speech was brilliant, of course, but Prince Percival was really something too. He raises up Artorias to help the country and its people, then willingly steps down. Now that's what I call a king.
You think so? Well, to me, he just looks like a wimp.
He may look that way, but he has a great inner strength. He's excelled as a scholar and a leader since he was young. His only hobby is falconry, but sadly I hear he hasn't had the time for it lately.
You seem like a big supporter of his.
Well, he's got 2 younger brothers, but just between you and me, they're dolts. Worse, they hang with a bad crowd. If anything were to happen to Prince Percival, the future of Midgand would be bleak.
I see. So everyone's hopes are riding on him then.
Which means Midgand's vulnerable without him.
Minish Cap. Probably, honestly, a long time. I have a very big backlog already, and some of those games are Zelda games. I got Twilight Princess, which now that I have this set up, I can actually get back to, and I should. And then Skyward Sword. And I do kind of want to play Wind Waker again, because it's just so much fun, and I never really officially beat it. I only got to, like, the last dungeon. And I think that's it, right? It's just those 3 Zelda games. Still, it's a lot of Zelda. Do those first. Yeah, I mean, like, Minish Cap is a game that I wouldn't mind collecting and playing, because it looks cool. I like the pixel art, and Zelda, like, how can you go wrong? Even, like, the worst Zelda game on everyone's personal list, it's, like, still a good game. Except for the Panasonic ones. I'm talking about, like, the normal Zelda games. Okay, so I need to go somewhere. No. I need to go somewhere. Oh, this is where I have the quest thing. Duh. Destroy the red crates, the warehouse in Port Zexon. So... this... I don't... That means I have to, like, go out into the world, maybe? Question mark. I kind of want to talk to that person. Kind of do. What is this? Can I go exploring here? Oof. It's a very short game. I think you can easily 100% it in about 10 to 15 hours. It's probably going to take me longer, just because whenever you stream a game, unless it's like you're concentrating and really know it well and all that, it takes longer than just playing it by yourself. But that does sound like a good game length.
High Priest Gideon is an honest and righteous man. He's dedicated his life to his faith and to the church. Now, as the representative of the clergy, he's thrown his full support behind the abbey.
So, he's a man of principle.
That's right. He even donated his personal savings to support orphanages and hospitals. So be at ease, for he offers up prayers for all equally, even for the more dubious among us, such as yourselves.
Right. I'm so grateful.
I can feel the tears of gratitude coming. Any moment now.
Silence. Question mark. Oh, well, this music isn't totally ominous.
Outrageous! Why doesn't the Abbey crack down on the taverns? They are dens of evil that dispense only luxury, temptation, and escape. They must be stopped.
I'd rather they didn't. That place over there has the best drinks in town.
Ugh. See, that's exactly what I mean. They tempt us into wickedness, ruining man and woman alike. The more you drink, the happier and more joyful you get. All the important things in life stop mattering.
Their Mabo curry is delicious.
No. See? Even children are being tempted by their evils. Eating both Mabo and curry together. It's heresy. There is a limit to the amount of luxury one can endure. What the world needs now is abstinence, austerity, restraint.
If you want to deny yourself, go ahead and do it. But don't force your beliefs onto others. People eat to live. Some even live to eat. It's part of being human.
Velvet,
That's pretty convincing coming from you.
Leave me alone.
Hey, I want to eat and drink to my heart's content too, but doing so makes us no better than animals. In order for humanity to survive these harsh times, we need to overcome our instincts and act like rational beings.
Oh, a song as old as time.
Come, sinner, and repent your wicked deeds.
Wow, rude judgment.
Are you talking to me?
Yes. When I look at your vestments around your chest, your hips, I can tell your sins are many and deep.
Say that again. Exactly what were you staring at?
Well, mankind is rife with sin, and I am no different. You must acknowledge your misdeeds and confess them to the great Empyreans. By confronting your sinful urges, you will be empowered to resist them.
Is that so? You're saying I just need to confess all the bad things I've done?
Yes, confess your darkest sins, my child, assured that none is beyond the forgiveness of the Empyreans.
Empyreans, hear my confession. When I was in prison, I instigated a riot and used it to break myself out.
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
Well, we're not getting into a fight. Yeah, I don't know. I find it awfully convenient that, like, that kind of setup where it's like, tell me all of your dirty, dark secrets, and, you know, you'll get salvation, but I will know your dirty, dark secrets. It's the perfect...
Praise be Shepherd Artorius. Thanks to him, people have started worshipping the Empyreans again. Now our salvation is at hand.
The Empyreans. They're the gods that created the world?
Yeah. The 4 Empyreans each rule one of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. I read in a book that Empyrean worship is the oldest form of human religion.
The Midgand Church also worshipped the Empyreans. But because we've had peace and prosperity for so long, true belief in them has slowly faded.
So now that people are frightened of the demon blight, they're clinging to their once-forgotten gods. Wait a minute. Maybe Artorius is using religion to manipulate the people into following him.
Oh, great Empyreans!
Oh, that's not a stretch.
Please grant Shepherd Artorius the strength to save your humble servants.
If that's the case, he's done a damn fine job of it.
Yep. Nice big fancy church you got here. That would have actually been pretty cool if that conversation actually mattered and he caused the actual serious problem that we had to deal with. But then that would almost come across as punishment for exploration. I like exploring. Hey Tom, what's up? Just gonna slowly walk to our next destination, which I'm not really quite sure. I always press that button thinking it's the map button, but it's not. Don't think we need to go to the highway. I think we have to go that way, because this is where the docks are, and I think we just go to these docks? I don't know. It's just down. Artorias. Yeah, this is going up. No. No. I'm being silly. I need to go to the highway and then figure out where I need to go from there, I guess. Back to the harbor town. It's gonna be quite a walk. Never had to do, like, really long travel before in this game. My expedition has returned! Let's see what happened.
Take a look at this.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh. Cool. No. Let's go to this one.
Scout ship setting sail.
Yeah. It's a midday here. Oh. Well, they can't all be winners. Because then you can't tell the difference between a really good day and a subpar day.
He may be the shepherd now, but no one knows who he was before the Advent, or what he did.
No, they don't.
But he showed up one day with a mallet in tow, routed the demons, and formed a band of skilled young exorcists.
That sounds pretty suspicious.
Right? But the kingdom readily acknowledged his abilities and his conviction, and threw its full support behind him.
Maybe he plans on usurping power for himself.
Not likely. He's worked tirelessly to rebuild the church and state, and shore up the royal family's position.
Lining his pockets from the state coffers, then.
Not the slightest chance. Rather, he's got all the other higher-ups worried he's working himself to death.
Then what's he after?
Maybe there is no ulterior motive. Maybe he is our shepherd. Whatever the case, if he hadn't shown up when he did 3 years ago, Midgand would be a smoking ruin.
That would be the optimistic version. Oh. Dang it!
Greetings, Magilu's menagerie. You've come to exactly the right place.
You must be a Bloodwing. What do you want?
You already know about the Code Red demons, right?
The really strong demons the Abbey wants gone? Yeah.
Would you ever consider hunting them down for us? We'll reward you properly.
Reward? Why pay us when the Abbey would do it for free?
It's complicated. The Abbey is calculating in their deployments, especially where Code Red demons are concerned.
I get it. They'll only act if they determine the demon would cause more harm than the losses they'd incur in battling it. That does seem logical.
But sometimes people have lost a loved one to such a demon. Or sometimes they have a connection to the person the demon used to be. Wherever there's a Code Red demon, you can bet there are people willing to pay good money to have it killed.
And let me guess, that's where the Bloodwings come in.
Exactly. There are Bloodwings all throughout Midgand who have information on these Code Red demons. If you defeat a demon and report back to my comrades, they'll make sure you're well compensated.
All right, I understand. But I won't make any promises.
That's fine. No sense in drawing up a contract when the hunter probably won't survive anyway. If you get results, let us know. We'll hold up our end. That being said, I'd feel guilty if I didn't help out at least a little, so here, take this.
Those Bloodwings are definitely a rough crowd.
To be fair, things are never that straightforward when you're dealing with demons.
All that matters is that there's something in it for us if we hunt those Code Red demons. The only thing better than fighting formidable foes is getting paid for it.
Just remember that these Code Red demons are tough enough to make the Abbey shiver. We'd be wise not to underestimate them.
We should talk to those Bloodwings before considering any of the marks. They might have information that will help us prepare.
Yeah, and we better remember to upgrade our equipment.
Right.
Fast travel? Enough, bottle. Why can't they just... like, the old bottles, their names make a lot more sense. Like, Life Bottle, Dark Bottle, Holy Bottle. This one, it's just like, Enough Bottle. And then there's the other one that I don't even remember the name of, but I can kind of like recognize it when I see it, and that's the one where you get to like teleport, have a dungeon. I don't know, they got so fancy with their naming conventions. Alright, you can get them from shops or treasure chests. Good to know.
Hey, Laphicet.
What is it, Rokuro?
Mabo curry.
Huh? Oh.
You're an interesting one. You like Mabo curry that much, huh?
It smells good. And it's creamy and kind of spicy. Eating it made me feel nice.
I'd say you love it then. Do all Malakim have such an appetite?
Each has their own tastes. Some eat a lot, some eat a little. Just like humans or demons.
What do you like, Aizen?
Drinks, I suppose.
What else?
Pretty much just drinks.
Don't you like anything else?
Is it a problem if I don't?
No. I'm just wondering.
For me, it's drinks and candied sweet potatoes.
That's where you boil strips of sweet potato in oil and then coat them in sugar, right?
Yeah, I never get tired of them.
So you like to drink, but you've also got a sweet tooth?
Yeah. Is that so strange?
No.
Candied sweet potatoes. Sounds good.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a sign that you're alive, remember?
Right.
Now I want the sweet potatoes. I mean, I've had like the sweet potato fries with salt on them, but sugar sounds good too. There's nothing I can do, so trying not to stress about it. I try to live by that code. It can be hard. Same here, but with limited success in my case. I feel like it's helpful in this situation if you just think of it like this is an allotted time to do the thing that you wanted to do that like you just haven't been able to find time for, like cleaning the house or doing some chore around the house that needed doing, or some creative project, or your backlog of books or games, or some show you wanted to watch. It's just, this is the time to do it. So you just take advantage of this time, and in a week or two, things will probably go back to normal, so... I say very optimistically, but still, it's like I try to think of it in that kind of mindset, because then it's just different. It's not like I'm stuck here and I can't do the things that I normally do. It's like I'm stuck here because I've got things to do. Cleaning might make it worse. I know, I'm the weirdo that likes cleaning. I keep forgetting that now. I'm like, cleaning is the best. And then I'm like, oh wait, I am in the minority with that one. It just feels really satisfying because then you just like feel like every moment you're doing this, it's worthwhile, and you can look back and see how much progress you made. It's just good for my brain. I love cleaning when it's done. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if I was less busy with work than I usually am, but it's opposite in my case. Yeah, I've been kind of feeling like that a little bit with the one job that I have left. Because, you know, the whole essential service thing it's like, okay, you get to still be open, but you've gotta make sure and keep on like adapting to the fact that this is like this virus is something that you need to change up how you normally did things, you know? Being involved in delivering essential services for vulnerable people. I enjoy doing chores as well, especially tending to the garden or the kitchen. So yeah, it's just more time for that. You get to do those extra little things that you've been wanting to do for a while that keep on getting put off for whatever reason. You get it done, and then go back to doing whatever you were doing before, and you have that much less to worry about. Okay, so I need to go to Port Zexon. I don't know if we've ever been there before. But since she gave us a bottle, I guess I could try if I can figure it out. Oh. It instantly sends you to the entrance. Oh, no, any visit to town. Okay. I read that wrong. I thought it was like, in Pokemon terms, for a second there, I read it like teleport rather than fly. Or dig. Okay. Because I think dig wasn't just for dungeons, right? Like, you could do dig anywhere and it would just take you back. I think. Maybe it was only for dungeons. It's been a while. And I can't use this? What the heck, game? No. I'm trying to use my bottle. Okay. Now. I can't use it. What's the point if I can't use it? Oh no. Well, I'm confused. So there's that. And it's also 7:30. I just kind of wanted to get to the area I generally needed to be, but I'm gonna have to look up how I actually use an item, I guess. I don't... What the heck? Dinor. There you go. Yeah, I'm a little lost. Okay. Ask the Mighty Onion. I will. But for right now, this is a good spot. I'm gonna make some ramen for myself. But before I do, I'm gonna say thank you very much for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Touching down with all of you guys. You're not complaining too much. Venting is good and healthy. I've never been indoors for more than 24 hours in a row before. Well, you can go out. Like, go outside in nature, too. That's totally an option. I know around here, a lot of parks have, like, just waived all their fees because they're just like, yes, go out, go outside, go camping, whatever you want to do, just be away from people. So, you know, if that's a way for you to de-stress, go do that. Parks are closing here. Well, okay. I mean, I meant like national parks as well as like small, like, I think like the small parks, like city level parks, those might close because there's just too much for crowds, but like country roads kind of a thing, like that's more the place that they're just like incentivizing people to go. So I'm sure there's got to be somewhere you could walk around in the woods where you are. I've seen pictures. Thanks for the positive stream, Muse. It was good for the mood. I try. That's That's what I try to do. So I'm hoping it's working. But yeah, positive vibes. Check out the Discord if you have not. Check out the Twitch info panels for all your informational needs. If you have feedback, you can use the suggestion box or the Read Me Text channel on the Discord. Yeah, so until next time, remember to be mindful, be good to yourselves and each other, and as always, from my heart to yours, good luck.